Guess what? BzzAgent finally sent me a box again, or a package, because I remember I did that old video, I think it was last year, about CoverGirl palette or whatever, blush palette, I think. They didn't send me anything barely this year. And I'm so excited, oh my god. Because I've been wanting to try this foundation BB cream for the longest. Oh no, CC cream. So let's see if it works. Okay, I'm gonna test it out right now. Yeah. Okay, so so it looks like this. It kind of smells like something, I don't know. Okay. Ooh, I like the packaging. So. And this is in the shade Fair, so let's see if it matches my skin tone. Let's see if it works. Okay, so this is SPF 50. Wow, that's really good. So alright, so this is color correcting and it's full coverage and anti-aging and hydrating. So this is good for dry skin, and for me, like I have like a lot of acne scarring and eczema scarring and PIF, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. I have everything. So let's see if this covers it. Because I'm trying to look cute, you know. So, oh cool, the applicator, or not applicator, it's a squeezy tube, look. Alright, so let me swatch it in my hand and see if it fits. It looks dark. It looks a little bit too warm. I thought it was gonna smell like sunscreen, but it doesn't really smell like anything. Okay, it's burning out, but not really sunscreen anyway. So I'm gonna match it my neck. Let's see. Okay, guess it kind of matches. No, it looks way too light. No. Sorry, my throat. Now I need a darker shade, because look, it matches my chest but not my neck or face. But right here it looks very orange. What's that about? I've never tried this brand before, so I don't know their skin shades and all that. So, oh no, I got it in my nose. Ew. Ew. Okay, whatever, I'm just gonna still blend it out because I don't have another option right now. Where's my, oh, I'm supposed to wash my blender. I didn't wash anything, I forgot. Let me find a brush. Where's my brush? Okay, I found this blue one. I'm just gonna use this. Okay, let me see. Let me tea. You see, now it's way too white. Oh, it's too white for me. What? It looks really, you see, it looks orange and in my face white. What the heck is that about? I don't like their skin collection. Well, cause shade of range wise, I don't think it's that right. I'm gonna look like a ghost. Ew. Okay, so it kind of looks cakey. A little. You see, it looks cakey already. But I did put a lot there. I guess it kind of covers the redness, so let me put more on my face. Like right here, this is a scar. It doesn't go away, and it's been months. And I don't know why. It's also probably the brush. It's not helping. Okay, this is my natural skin color. You see, it's kind of warm. It's kind of not tan, but it's definitely not Casper white like this. I'm not so white, so this is definitely not for my skin tone at all. It looks very white. So if you're like my skin color, don't buy this fair shade. I'm usually fair, but this fair looks like porcelain white. So you know what I'm saying? It ain't it looks like my white hoodie right now. I mean, Luxy. I mean, it matches more my neck, my chest. I mean, but you're supposed to match your neck, not your chest. This doesn't work. I'm gonna need to put. You know what? I have something to fix it with. I'm gonna show you a trick I learned. Hold on. Where's my freaking? It's because I lose everything. I know. My foundation, my other trick. Oh no, it's all the way over there. Never mind. I don't want to get it right now. Where's my? Okay. I'm still just gonna use this in this my half of the face. Eat. Yeah. This is not for me. Whatever. All right. Maybe because it has sunscreen and it's very white that it normally is. So I guess I'll just still use it, like, even though it's way too light for me. But I don't know. Oh, this is good for swimming. So if you go swimming, you can use this. That's so cool. But I don't wear makeup. If I ever go swimming or in the water, I don't like to wear makeup at all. Like, same when I work out. I don't want to sweat with makeup. People do it with makeup. I don't understand how. When I sweat crazy, and sometimes it stings your eye, or it's just, I don't know how people can use it. They probably don't sweat because how, anyways. So. You know what? Let me just try and look for the thing. Hold on. Yeah, I made a whole mess. Everything fell. But finally, I found the thing that is going to help warm this CC cream to make it match my skin tone more. So this is the LA Girl Pro Color Foundation Mixing Pigment. And it's in the shade yellow. I think that's, yeah, it says yellow. So supposedly this yellow one works to make your lighter foundation shade to a warmer shade. So I've never gotten to try this out till now, barely. So you see, it still has the plastic and everything. So this is good for makeup artists to have. So if you mess up or you don't have specific shade arranged for a specific client, just buy this. It's an Ulta. It's pretty affordable. You mix it in the foundation and then you apply it, and it normally works just like that. So you're supposed to put like a drop, I think, or how many drops you need for it to warm correctly, depending on the person, how much they need and all that. So with me, I don't need a lot at all, so I'm just gonna put a little bit amount of yellow. It's kind of like it's like a painting in art class where you mix colors. That's basically it for makeup. So yellow is warm. So okay, so let me, oh, it's not coming out. And it's a new bottle. Oh, okay. Yay, there we go. It looks like mustard. Okay, I think I put way too much. I don't know. So now I'm gonna mix it. And now it looks way too warm for me. But we'll see. Yeah, it kind of looks too yellow now. I think I'm more of a neutral tone. I'm not too warm, but not too cool. But we'll see. Let me see. Okay. So, oh, what's that noise? Oh, it's makeup. Oh, never mind. It looks better. Wait. I've never used something like this before, so this is my first time testing it out. Because, like I said, I don't really use foundations, BB creams. And if I do, it kind of matches my skin tone. But this one I feel like is a little bit too drastic. But if I'm in with a makeup palette, I try to make it as perfect as possible. The shade, for me, I really don't care, to be honest. If you're picky with your makeup or foundation shade, or if you're going to a special event or shoot, like for me, I just do it for fun currently, so I really don't care. And it for my social media, but not really to do like photo shoots, then yeah, I probably would care more. But anyways, whatever. So you see now it looks more yellow as opposed to this side is so white. So it kind of looks better now, even though it looks now too yellow, but it kind of matches more with my neck, this side, than this side, I feel like. But this is still too yellow for me. With the tone, I don't know. I think I put too much, so. Oops. Put too much and I got in my hair. So this is hard when you do your brows first. That's why I don't like doing brows first with foundation. Actually, you see it? It's really hard with this. Yeah, I have to play with it more to know what's my right shade, because I struggle with foundation matching. I don't know if I'm colorblind. I'm just kidding, I'm not. But have you seen that show on Netflix called Glow Up or whatever the show? Well, that guy that almost won, he was in third place. He was colorblind and he did makeup, and it was hard for him to foundation match, but he still did pretty good and did like a lot of, and he won a lot of rounds, most rounds. It's crazy. And he was colorblind, so yeah, if he can do it, then so can I. Like, that's kind of motivation too. Like, he doesn't stop his colorblindness to and when it comes to makeup, because you have to have a really great eye, to be honest. If you can't tell what color is which, what undertone is which, then it's really hard for you to do makeup. So, and people think it's easy, it's nothing, but it's not. It's pretty hard. Okay, so oops, it got in my eye. Okay, I think it's better. You see? Okay. Wow. And this part looks more heavy. It looks like it has more coverage. It does cover my redness, my scarring that I had. So okay, you can still see my scarring here, but compared to before, you can see it a lot. So this works. Wow, this actually works. So this is worth the price. I think this is expensive. You just need to know how to color match or mix with this trick I showed you. Okay, so I'm gonna need to continue to test it out. Let me see, hold up. So what? Supposedly this helps prevent sunburn, which I think they're lying. How can makeup do that? I don't freaking know. But like a person that gets sunburned easily and gets like very red, this is gonna work really great on me. If supposedly it says that it helps with sunburn, let's see if it's true. Right now it's not really sunny. I can't really test it. It's still winter. Okay, so let me do a close-up. Oops, look, I messed this part. It looks kind of patchy because I have dry skin. But overall, even for me having dry, flaky alligator skin, it doesn't look so cakey. It still looks healthy. And a little, like, not dewy, but satin. Like, not matte, but satin, like, healthy. Like, your natural skin. Alright, no wonder all the old ladies use this brand. Everybody uses this. The señoras use this brand. Because it works. They're not lying. This works. Okay, so I'm going to try and fix the other side now. To balance the color. I'm going to look crazy. I always forget to put it here. Oh my. Alright. Let me mix a little bit more yellow. And a little bit more foundation. I'm trying to cover the scarring. Ay, no se quita. Okay, like now it's getting patchy. And it's hard to blend. But it's because it's already set and I have dry skin. So. Let me balance my nose. I think no chin. Maybe you won't notice as much. My hand is kind of getting itchy. I don't know. Whatever, it's not gonna match completely, but I already have cakey dry skin. I don't want to overdo it. If I put another layer, it's gonna look really bad on me. So I'm just gonna have to work with that. So, alright, ItCosmetics came through with the formula wise. The shade, not so good, but whatever. It's probably my fault. I didn't choose correctly. I just went based with the pictures, not really in person, or anything. So. It's probably my fault, to be honest, but I don't know, we'll see. So first impressions, this is pretty good if you have dry sensitive skin, if you have acne, scarring, anything redness that you want to hide. This definitely hides it, and you don't look super cakey, so you're gonna like this. I think this is great for all ages, for young people and for mature older ladies. So, and it has a lot of SPF 50 plus. Is very great. So I think I recommend this for, you know, everyone, but I still haven't tried it out to see if I really like it. This is not really a review, it's more first impression. So far so good. So alright, I'm gonna do my concealer because I look crazy right now. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end this BzzAgent. I don't know how to say BzzAgent or whatever. Thank you for sending me this. I love this product. Wow. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching.